Hello my anxious parents and welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how to stay productive in a busy household with toddlers, and I'm going to give you at the end a hack that can keep your toddlers busy for 15 minutes for you to do little things. So stay tuned and let's get right into it. So number one is don't wait for the productivity to find you, find the productivity within you. What I mean is that don't wait for the perfect time and don't wait for the inspiration. Be the inspiration, just sit and start doing whatever needs to get done. So if you are a parent like I am to little children, you need to learn how to be productive in a somewhat busy and loud environment. Learn to kind of tune out the sounds around you and kind of try to concentrate, even if it's just for 10-15 minutes at a time. This is what I'm doing and it does wonders for me. So number two is, as you saw in one of my previous videos that I talk about, I'm gonna link it somewhere here, that you can actually leave your toddlers be by themselves. So that's what I do when they're home with me and I know that I need like about 15 minutes to send 3 or 4 important emails or to get on one phone call. I can let them be for 15 minutes and I can leave them alone for 15 minutes. Mind you that if I get them something to do, whether it's coloring, whether it's doing some puzzles, I need to give them some productivity for 15 minutes, but it does work. What I also do is, this is number 3, is that I put all of my studying and all of my work gear around me. So everything that I need is within reach. I don't have to take extra steps. Like Atomic Habit book says, there should be as little steps as possible between you and your habit. And if studying and working is your habit, then definitely you should have everything within your reach. For example, what I do is I have little pads that I have around the house because I don't always get the possibility to get on my laptop or get my phone and actually record a thought or an idea that came to me. So when I have a pad around, I can always take it down. I'm old school. So I'm always writing down anything that comes to my mind or anything I need to remember. That's one of the things. Also, I make sure that even if I do have to use my laptop, it's within reach. It's nowhere far. So even if I sit with my children, I know I can just grab it from somewhere and they can watch a cartoon and I can be on my laptop for 10-15 minutes. I do the same thing when it comes to books. I put books around me. First of all, it gives them a good view of how you read and that maybe they can pick up on that habit. So if I sit with them and they read a book, I can read my book. I don't have to necessarily read whatever they're reading or do everything with them. I can always find those 5-10 minutes and just read another chapter of my favorite book. Number 4, make sure you jump on that trend and use as many apps as possible. I find that it really made my life easier. I understand that to a certain degree you don't want to get cluttered with all of that technology, but it really is helpful. Audible is one of the best apps ever invented. If I don't get a chance to open the book and read it, I can always listen to it on my drive to the grocery store, on my drive to pick up the kids. It's in my phone, so you can use it whenever. Even if I'm around the house doing something, I can just put one of the AirPods in my ear and just listen to the book as I go around the house. Extremely useful app, fully, truly recommended. Another app that I really do use a lot also, it's Spotify for all of the podcasts. Amazing. You can just subscribe to anything that interests you, anything that you want to be on top of and you want to learn more. So check it out. I'm going to link it down below and I'm going to link the Audible app down below also. The third app that I absolutely adore, it's ShortForm. I'm sure you don't have the time to read through the whole book, and ShortForm, it's giving you like a composure of whatever was in the book that you're reading. So if you're interested, you can finalize the book. If you're not, at least you know what's the book about. Number 5, it's funny how everyone thinks that I'm so collected and get together, but in reality, no one knows what goes on behind closed doors and how hectic my evenings get and how hectic my mornings get. But I don't dwell on it. I don't think on it. But I usually look at the bigger picture. If everything else goes in your life by plan, if your children are in school or daycare, if you go to work, if everything else is kind of on a particular schedule, then you are already an organized parent and you are already a productive parent. So don't be too hard on yourself. Number 6, create an inspiring space. So all of our productivity and all of our inspiration comes from what we surround ourselves with. So make sure you have comforting light, you have nice music in the background, you have comfortable chairs, pillows, whatever kind of puts you in a mood to be productive, whether you're a writer, whether you're a blogger. So make sure you make yourself comfortable within your environment. Number 7, you don't have to be good at everything. You truly don't. You can delegate, you can outsource. So give yourself a break. If your time costs more than anything else you were planning on doing, then delegate. Find someone who is actually knowledgeable, who can do it faster and cheaper for you. So don't feel bad if you spend some money on that extra activity. Do it. Number 8, make time for play. When you actually feel that your children truly need you and you see them pulling on you, that's I'm talking about toddlers, then drop everything. Nothing is burning, everything can wait until tomorrow. Drop everything and offer those 30 minutes of your life. Just sit next to them, be close to them. As I'm looking at my older children, I realize that I didn't always do that with them. I didn't always spend that much time with them, and it makes me kind of feel bad. So I'm trying to kind of make it up with my toddlers. So when I see that they truly need me and they're looking for me and they start to get whiny, I drop everything, no matter how urgent it is, no matter how productive I want to be that particular evening. I just drop and I dedicate myself fully to them, because you're gonna miss those times. Stop comparing yourself to others. So stop looking at everyone around you who is probably on the same path as you are, that trying to get that financial independence, trying to get a business running, maybe trying to do a YouTube channel. So don't compare yourself, because everyone has their own path, their own road, their own obstacles. So if you think that you are doing worse or better, that's just your perception, has nothing to do with the other people's life. So make sure you concentrate on yourself and stop looking around. Number 10, getting good at something takes time. Mastering a skill takes time. So give yourself time and have patience and be kind to yourself, and you can achieve anything you want. I have full trust in you. So for those of you who did follow along, here's the hack that I do with my toddlers to get them distracted for 15-20 minutes. I build a fort. Yes, that's right. I build them a fort. I put pillows around it and they can jump on the couch and off the couch, and they're having the time of their life, and it keeps them busy for about, I would say 20 minutes. Try it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. I hope your anxiety levels are gonna simmer down as we come to the end of this video. Please stay tuned for my next video. I'm gonna be talking about habits. I am a habit junkie. I hope you are too, so follow for more.